What's good, YouTube? This hood is really light. Giddy up! If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel and make sure that you hit the notification bell so that you can be alerted of any new uploads that I do, and hit the like because it helps the channel to grow. On with the video. Welcome back to Lawsons Car Reviews. Today I am doing a quick comparison of the new 2020 Mustang GTs. Actually, one is a regular Mustang GT and the other one is the Mustang GT with the performance pack. So let's just do a quick comparison, see how these two cars differ from each other, and then I'm also going to do a quick comparison to the EcoBoost. So if we start off with this regular Mustang GT, one of the differences is this car has a much smaller front splitter than the one with the performance pack. If you look out here, the one with the performance pack, and it's the performance pack 1, it actually sticks out a lot further than the regular Mustang. It also comes with a different radiator, so you get better cooling from the one with the performance pack. And there's quite a big difference when it comes to the price of these two. If you take a look at this one, you can see it's stickered at $38,670, whereas you look at this performance pack beautiful white Mustang, you'll see that the sticker price on this is $51,000. I mean, it's quite a big difference. So are these differences worth the extra money that you have to pay for these Mustangs? So they both have a great look to them. Obviously, one of the big differences is the white one, you do get this stripe down the middle. It's kind of an offset, and you get this pedestal spoiler, which is going to give you more downforce if you're doing a track day. But both of these Mustangs come with a active exhaust, so you can make the exhaust louder or quieter. And this car here actually has, if you look at this, these beautiful black, it's kind of a gloss black wheel, and they come with different tires than what comes on the regular standard one. So this comes with the Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires, which is a good all-round tire, and the size is 275, 40 sidewall, and then 19-inch. Whereas on this regular Mustang over here, these are just 235, 50 R18s. So they're smaller and they are a much smaller width. 275 versus 235 is a huge difference. So the white Mustang is going to be able to put the power down a lot better. And these just come with these Pirelli P0 tires. So it's kind of just more like an all-season tire. Whereas this one is a lot more of a track-focused tire. You'll also notice on the front of this car, you get the Brembo brakes. So I'm not sure what the piston size is, but I will put it on the screen so you can see. So you get upgraded brakes, only Brembos on the front, whereas this one just comes with the regular calipers and a smaller rotor. You can see that the rotor is quite a bit smaller than the one over here on the performance pack. And the wheels on the front here are 255, 40, 19, where on the back they're 275. So it is a staggered setup. Both cars have the same power plant, so they both come with a 5.0 liter V8 that has 460 horsepower and 420 foot-pounds of torque. very hard to catch the interior, but this just has the plain cloth interior. Seats look nice. I've sat in these regular cloth seats. They are comfortable, but they're nowhere near as nice as the one in this white one, which has the nice leather interior, and it has the larger screen, the larger infotainment screen. Both cars come with the 10-speed automatic, and I think with the 10-speed automatic the car does 0 to 60 in 4.1 seconds. It's either 3.9 to 4.1 seconds. So this white one with these wheels looks super sharp. Now, would I pay extra for all the goodies? I mean, the car does have different suspension. It does handle different with the Performance Pack 1. You can go for the Performance Pack 2, which is even more extreme. I do love this white stripe on this Oxford white car. But I think if you're one of those guys that like to modify cars yourself, you might be able to save yourself some money. Instead of spending $51,000, you could spend $38,000 and upgrade the brakes and the calipers and suspension yourself, and might be able to save yourself a few quid doing so. But both cars are nice. Both cars are very sharp. I like the pedestal spoiler on the back of the white one, but I also like the look of the regular spoiler on the back of this blue one too. Either one I think look good, and you'll see the diffuser looks the same on pretty much both of these cars. Not really much difference on that. But if you are not in the market for one of these cars, which also gets fairly good gas mileage, 16 in the city, 25 on the highway, then your other option that you could go with would be this beauty over here, which is the 2020 EcoBoost Mustang, which comes with a 2.4 litre turbocharged engine. And this particular model is a little bit more of a premium one. Also very nice. You see you got the Mustang emblem, not emblem, but the decal on the side. And this also can come with the 10-speed automatic. It's got the leather interior. It's got the nice sync screen, Microsoft Sync. Still has a decent splitter on the front, and it still has the same style heat extractors on the front of the hood. And unless you are a Mustang guru, if you're to the naked eye, you really can't tell the difference between the EcoBoost and the Mustang GT. But here's the good part: 32 miles to the gallon on the highway, 21 in the city, combined 25, and this is $35,500. So for $3,000 more dollars, you can get the GT, but you get the base model. You don't get the nice radio, you don't get these premium wheels. These are also 19-inch wheels, but they're 255 on the width, 40 sidewall, but they're still very nice. And these come with their Pirelli P0s, and these are not a staggered setup, so these are 255 all around, unlike the track edition Mustang over there had a staggered setup. But one way that you can tell the difference between the EcoBoost and the GT is you can see that it does not say GT on the back of the car, and this one I believe does not have the active exhaust because it doesn't have the quad tips. It just has the regular dual outlets at the back. Still a sharp car. I have driven the GTs, which are very fast, but I have also driven this EcoBoost, and it is by no means a slouch. It's still a quick car. 0 to 60 in this one is between 5.1 and 5.3 seconds. And if you opt and get the EcoBoost High Power, that particular version of the EcoBoost comes with the same engine that comes in the Ford Focus RS, and that makes 320 horsepower and 350 foot-pounds of torque, and that particular version does 0 to 60 in 4.9 seconds. Less than a 5-second car to 60 in a 2.4 liter EcoBoost. So it's a pretty impressive number. So I wouldn't rule this one out just because it's a 4-cylinder. The only thing you're not going to get from this car that you might want if you're driving a Mustang is a muscle car sound. You're not going to get that from this, even with an exhaust added. But you are going to get a very nice looking car. They drive very smooth, they handle good, and on top of that you get that classic Mustang look. Anyway guys, let me know which car you prefer, which one you would go with. Obviously it's all down to what people can afford. If it was up to me, I would just get a GT350 or GT500, but everybody does not have 100 grand or 65 grand to spend on a Mustang. So if 30,000, or if you want to get a used one, a car that's in the 20s is more your budget, this would probably be the best option. Anyway, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next video.